Hey guys, this is James Wilson with MTB Strength Training Systems and BikeJames.com, and what I want to show you right now is what I think is probably one of the world's quickest warm-ups. You know, sometimes you don't have a lot of time to spare. You're trying to get a workout in, but it's definitely good to get a warm-up in. You need to get some things mobilized, some things stretched out and firing properly. And so this is what I do when I've only got a couple minutes to get a good warm-up in. So basically I start out with a new thing. It's kind of like a jumping jack, but call it a seal jack. You'll see why here in a second. Arms out to the side, feet spread out, then you jump together, your hands come together, you jump out to the side. And I like this move. I'll do about 15 to 25 of these guys. I like this move better than regular jumping jacks actually, because if you do this right, when you're coming out, you pinch those shoulder blades together, keeping the arms up shoulder width instead of, kind of letting them drop down below shoulder height. Keep them up, parallel with the ground, pinch those shoulder blades together. You're going to get a really good upper back activation out of this, and it's also going to be opening up the chest as well. So it's a good bang for your buck exercise. After that, I'll grab a stick and do a couple overhead shoulder dislocations, just grabbing out wide on the stick, bringing it over the top of the head, down to the butt, and back over. The main rules for this is that you're able to keep your elbows locked out. So when you come back over, you're not having to bend the elbows to do that, and you're able to keep your head neutral. So basically, when I'm doing this, I'm not shooting my head forward and clear space for my shoulders. I'm able to keep everything straight up and down, elbows locked out, just like this. I'll do like 8 to 12 of these guys here. I'll do a little something for some T-spine mobility. This is one of my favorite moves for this, just the upper back, kind of getting it mobilized. Get down on one knee, foot down flat on the ground, take the hand on the same side as the foot on the ground in front of you, put that hand down flat, you reach through the hole, and then you reach up to the ceiling, and reach through the hole, and then reach up to the ceiling. So when you're reaching through, really reach through. When you're reaching up, keep pressing this palm down aggressively into the ground, and reach up for the ceiling. So you got to get aggressive with your mobility stuff. So just running through the motions is good, but you're trying to increase your range of motion. So when you get to those end ranges of motion, you got to really kind of push into them to try to gain a little bit extra. So I'll do like 8 to 10 of those on each side, and then I'll do kind of my variation on, I think what Mark Verstegen with Athletes Performance calls the world's greatest stretch, and it's a really good move. You're just going to step out, make sure you land on your heel, nice big step. You're going to come down. At this point here, you should have a nice stretch in your hip flexor. You take your hand, put it on the outside of the knee, twist yourself around. It's going to pick up that stretch even more. You put your hands down flat on the ground, kind of sink your hips down to the ground, pushing this knee out, keeping your heel down. It's going to open up the groin. And then you come up to a hamstring stretch. And you're going to step through, land on the heel, hip flexor stretch, twist, hand down flat, pushing the hips down and the knee out to open up the groin, come up, hamstring stretch, step on through. I'll repeat that about 5 times on each side, and that's basically it. So we've kind of gotten everything, mobilized, hit all the major areas, stretched out the hips, stretched out the upper back, got the shoulders working, kind of got the blood flowing, and that's it. So, that whole warm-up sequence will take you less than 5 minutes to run through. So again, having no time for a warm-up, that's not an excuse with this one here. So hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you in my next video.